So we're gonna start straight away in downward facing dog. So spread the fingers, get settled into your down dog. And we're starting in down dog for a few different reasons here. One, to just start to warm up a little bit through the shoulders, get a little stretch through the legs and through the back body. But really what I want you to focus on here is the hands and the wrists, okay? So spread your fingers wide and grip down into your mat with your fingers. So you take some of the pressure off of your wrists by using your hands really actively there. And I want you to keep that gripping of the hands there so that you keep the pressure off of the wrists. And then inhale, come forward into plank, bring your shoulders forward over your wrists. Scoot your feet back if you need to so that your butt isn't sticking up in the air. Hug the navel up into the body and then hug your upper arms in towards each other so your arms are really, really strong. You're hugging your upper arms in towards each other, really hugging the navel up into the body, and then squeeze your thighs and press your heels to the back of your mat. And then push it back into downward facing dog. So the whole time we're gripping the mat with the hands. That's really important, okay? So let your heels sink down. We're not gonna stay here for too long. If it's really, really stretchy and this feels a bit too big, then feel free to pedal here. And then come forward again, back into your plank, really gripping through the mat. Shoulders come forward, then hug the upper arms in towards each other, hug the navel up into the body, squeeze the thighs, press the heels back. Then get a little broader across the shoulders. So feel your shoulder girdle engage. Back of the neck nice and long. Take another breath in. Then push it back into downward facing dog again. Pay attention to your hands, really gripping the mat there. Let's do that again. So come forward into plank. Heels back. Thighs squeeze, gripping the mat. Hug the upper arms in towards each other, but plug the shoulders back. Hug the navel up into the body. Take a breath in. And then press it back, downward facing dog. Okay, let's add on a little bit here now. So we're gonna come forward into that plank, rock solid plank there. And then take the left foot, try not to lift the butt any higher than it is. Take your left foot and step it to the outside of your left hand. Drop the hips down just a little bit here. Hug your left knee in towards your left upper arm. Again, plug the shoulders back, pull the chest forward. Stay strong into the belly here. Even though you're letting your hips drop a little bit, keep the navel drawing up. Now, try not to come out of this plank shape that you're in here. Other than your left leg, the rest of your body is in plank. So try to keep that as you swing the left leg back into plank and then push it back into downward facing dog. So still protecting the hands here, really gripping the mat. Then come forward again into plank. Rock solid in your plank. Then you're gonna take your right foot without lifting the butt any higher than it is and take the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Hug the right knee in towards the right arm. Press the left heel back and hug the navel up. Squeeze the left bum. Breathe. Pull the shoulders back. Okay, now again, you're in your plank other than your right leg. So stay in your plank, sweep the right leg back, and then push it back, downward facing dog. Spreading the fingers and pushing the front of your mat forward here, nice and straight through the arms, letting the heels drop down, whether it's one at a time in a pedal or whether you're sinking both heels down. Okay, and then walk your feet forward to your hands. Come to the front of your mat to a forward fold. Inhale, rise up halfway, lengthen into a flat back. And then exhale, fold. And then rise up all the way. Coming into Urdhva Hastasana, reach your arms up to the sky. Let's lean to the right. Grab a hold of your left wrist. Lean over to the right, gently pulling that left arm straight. Send your left hip over to the left. And then come back to center and go the other way. So you're gonna lean to the left, send your right hip to the right, gently pull your right arm straight. And then come all the way back to center, separate your hands. Take an inhale, reach your shoulders back, lift your chest. And as you exhale, bring your hands down. Come all the way back down into your forward fold. Inhale, rise up here, halfway lengthen, so plug the shoulders back. Nice straight legs and a flat back. And then bend your knees, plant your hands. And you're gonna step, or if you wanna hop, you're welcome to hop, and we're gonna go to plank. And then this time we're gonna take chaturanga. So rock solid plank, start to bend your elbows. You can come all the way down to the belly for the first few rounds, and then we'll start going to up dog if you fancy. Point your toes, roll your shoulders back, hug your elbows into the body, then lower all the way down. If you can, tuck the toes and push back through your chaturanga, whether it's modified with the knees down or not, to plank, and then downward facing dog. Okay, spread those fingers. Push the front of the mat forward, feel the bum go back. Breathe. Okay, now come up onto the toes. Bend your knees. Look forward at that space between your hands. Now when we hop forward, I want you to think about hopping the bum to the sky, but let the legs dangle down. So don't take your legs around with you. We're gonna have lots of time to practice this. Don't worry if it doesn't happen the first time. We're gonna bend the knees, come up onto the toes, look forward, inhale. Pop the bum up, land the feet behind the hands. Don't worry about how far forward you come either. You can always just step up the rest of the way. Inhale, rise up halfway, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana, take your arms to the sky. And then as you exhale, fold, come all the way back down, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise halfway, lengthen. Then plant your hands, step or hop to plank. Chaturanga to the belly, so that's a straight line down, point the toes. Roll the shoulders back, hug the elbows in. Then lower all the way down. Tuck the toes, push it back to plank. Modified plank with the knees down, or push it straight back to your plank. Then downward facing dog. Breathe. Okay, come to the toes. Spread the fingers, grip the mat, look forward. Inhale, pop the bum to the sky, and then land your feet behind your hands and fold. Inhale, rise up halfway, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up all the way, take your arms to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana, a little back bend by lifting the chest, but keep the belly really strong, and then exhale, fold, come all the way down. Inhale, rise up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, hands down, step back or hop to plank, chaturanga. If you want to come for an up dog this time, flip your toes, straighten your arms, push through your hands, but we are going to take it back through chaturanga. So knees up or down, we're going back to chaturanga, then plank, then downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Come to the toes, bend the knees. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, pop the bum and land the feet by the hands. Inhale, rise up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana, a little lift of the chest, strong through the belly. Exhale, go all the way back down. Inhale, rise halfway, lengthen. Exhale, hands down, step or hop to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, back to chaturanga, to plank, to down dog. Inhale, come to the toes, bend the knees, look forward. Pop the bum to the sky, feet behind the hands, fold. Inhale, rise halfway, and exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, arms to the sky, lift the chest, and exhale all the way back down, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, hands down, step or hop to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend, cobra or up dog. Exhale, back to your chaturanga variation, then plank, then downward facing dog. Come to the toes, bend the knees. Inhale, look forward. Pop the bum, land the feet, fold. Inhale, rise halfway, and exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, take your arms to the sky, and exhale, arms down by your sides. Okay, we're gonna take the feet so that the feet are as wide as your mat here. Turn your toes out. So your heels are on your mat, but your toes are wider than your mat. We're gonna bend into the knees here to come to a squat. Keep your knees out nice and wide. Make sure you're sitting your bum straight down rather than back.
okay? So the torso is nice and upright. And we're gonna sink a little bit lower. Keep the knees nice and wide. Keep squeezing through the bum. And then let's take the arms up to the sky, interlace your hands, push your palms up, sink a little bit lower, really squeezing the thighs, pressing the knees wide. Turn a little bit lower. Breathe. Another breath. Then stand all the way up, turn your feet parallel, and then fold, come all the way down. Inhale, rise up, halfway lengthen. As you exhale, hands down, step it or hop it to plank, chaturanga, back bend variation, back to chaturanga, to plank, to downward facing dog. Okay, now this time we're gonna step the right foot about halfway to the hands here. So in your down dog, your right foot's gonna come about halfway to your hands. Spread the fingers wide, lift your left foot straight back behind you. Turn the left toes down. Now the left leg is gonna stay really, really strong and straight. We're not gonna go flying that left leg around. We're gonna keep the left leg going straight down, straight back, toes turning down. Now shift the weight forward into the hands. Come up onto the right toes. Left leg super straight and strong. Bend the left knee. Now we're gonna hop switch. So what that means is we're gonna hop off the right foot and we're gonna switch to land on the left foot, okay? So shift the weight forward into the hands. Inhale, hop and switch. Left foot comes down. Try to land as quietly as possible, okay? We're gonna do that again. So we're shifting the weight forward into the hands, come to the left toes, hop and switch, okay? And again, hop and switch. Try to do it in slow motion if you can. Shift forward, hop and switch. 2 more times. Shift forward, hop, switch. Last time, and hop and switch. Right foot down. Okay, now take your left foot back where it was in your downward facing dog. And then inhale, swing your right leg up to the sky. Down dog split, so right leg lifted in your down dog. Inhale. As you exhale, come forward into plank and bring your knee into your nose, core plank. Really hug that knee up into the body. Lift the heel up to the bum, squeeze the knee in, and then inhale, extend back. And then exhale, do that again. Squeeze it in, hold, push through the floor. Inhale, extend back. Exhale, squeeze in. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Now lift up even higher. Step the right foot forward between the hands. Take your hands forward of your right foot. Shift your weight into your right foot and extend your left leg back behind you. So for this one, it's okay to have your right knee a little bit bent because we gotta have the hands all the way down for this one. So we're gonna extend the left leg all the way back, inhale. Lift the chest, and then as you exhale, bring the left knee into the nose, try to touch knee to nose. Then inhale, extend all the way back, straight back. And then as you exhale, take that left knee and tap it to the left shoulder. Try and get as high and wide as you can. Then inhale, extend it straight back, and exhale, knee into the nose, curl in. Inhale, extend back. Exhale, tap it to that upper left shoulder. Inhale, extend back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back. Exhale, tap it to the left shoulder. Inhale, back. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, back. And exhale, tap to the left shoulder. Now, keep your left knee to your left shoulder. So your knee is nice and high. I have hair in my mouth, sorry. And then we're gonna kick that left leg out. 1, and then back. And 2, and back. And 3, keep it high. And back. And 4, and last one. 5, hold. Hold that left leg out as high as you can. Breathe. And then put the left foot down next to the right. And fold. Inhale, rise up halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, arms to the sky. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Feet as wide as your mat. Back into our squat. Toes turn out, sit down. Knees nice and wide. Chest up high, so we're not Sticking the bum back, chest forward. Sink a little bit lower and keep the knees out wide. Interlace your hands, push up. And breathe, stay really strong in the core. Really, really, really squeezing those knees wide. Don't let your legs just hang out here. You should feel your outer hips working hard. Breathe, sink a little lower. One more. Then straighten the legs, turn the feet parallel, and fold. Inhale, rise up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, hands down, plank, walk or step, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, chaturanga, then plank, then downward facing dog. Okay, left foot is gonna come halfway to the hands, and we're gonna lift the right leg straight back into our hop switches. So spread the fingers, grip the mat, shift the weight forward into the hands, come to the left toes. Remember that right leg is not flying all over the place. We're actively extending that right leg back. It'll lift a little, but try not to let it go loosey-goosey. Shift the weight into the hands, hop switch, right foot down, and hop switch, left foot, and again, hop switch, right foot, and hop switch, left foot, hop switch, right foot, last time, hop switch, left foot down. Right foot steps back into where you were in your down dog. Then take your left leg and extend it all the way back, down dog split. Inhale. As you exhale, core plank, knee into the nose, hug it in, really curl in and hold there. Hold, 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 lift the knee up higher, and then inhale, extend back. And exhale again. Really hug it up high, foot up high. Inhale back. Exhale, last time. Then press round and step left foot between the hands. Hands come forward to the left foot. Shift the weight into the left foot. A little bend in the left knee is cool here. Extend the right leg straight back. Inhale. As you exhale, curl in, knee to the nose. And then inhale, extend back. And then exhale, turn the right knee out wide and try and tap that right shoulder. Inhale, extend back. Turn the toes down. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale back. Exhale, tap the right shoulder wide and high. Inhale back. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale back. Exhale, tap the right shoulder, hold there. Then kick the right leg out. 1 and back. 2 and back. 3, kick and back. Keep it high. 4 and back. Last time, keep it high. Hold, 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 and put it down. Fold. Inhale. Rise up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, arms to the sky. And exhale, arms down by your sides. Okay, so step back so that you're about halfway, you're about middle of your mat. And we're gonna come down for a squat here. So turn your toes to face out and then come down for a squat. Okay, so try not to round through the back here, but we're gonna keep the hands down. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do little hops that land us back in our squat, okay? So we're gonna take the hands down and we're gonna straighten the arms nice and strong, grip down through the mat, shift your weight forward, lift your bum. This is all gonna happen in a much faster motion, but I'm gonna show you in slow motion to start. Shoulders are gonna come forward, we're gonna hop up, and then back down into our squat. And we're gonna do that 10 times, okay? So don't worry about getting super high with the hips, just try to land quietly in your squat so you don't dump down, okay? So we're gonna do that 10 times. So arms straight, keep your arms straight and strong. Spread your fingers, shift your weight forward and hop and land into your squat. And 2, don't take a rest. And 3, land quietly. And 4, keep going. And 5, 5 more. 6, and 7, and 8, 2 more, 9, line quiet, last one, 10, back in your squat. Hold there and breathe. Give your wrists a little bit of circling here. Go in both directions. Okay. We are going to do that 10 more times. Then we're going to do some core, and then we're done. Okay? So, 10 more times. Okay? So, hands down, straight arms. Shift the weight forward, go. 1, land quiet. 2, 3. Are your legs burning? 4, mine are. Keep going. 5. We've got 5 more. 6, 7. Ooh. 8, 9. Last one. 10. Back into your squat. Oh, yeah. Okay. And then let's sit it down. Extend your legs. Whew. Give them a shake. Okay. So we're going to take the hands back behind you here. And you can face your fingers whatever feels most comfortable. So if that's back towards the body, you might find that more comfortable. I like them away. But see how it feels on your wrists? Keep your chest lifting. And we're gonna bring the hands back enough so that you can lean back a little bit there, okay? Lift your knees up into your chest so your feet are off the mat. Keep your belly nice and strong. Okay, so we're gonna start by rocking over to the left hip, okay? And then come back to center. Lift the chest, squeeze the thighs to the chest. Then open up, bend your elbows, extend out, and then come back up and tip over to the right hip. Now as you're tipping over, keep your chest lifting, okay? So come back to center and open up. Then come up and tip over to the left, squeeze belly to the thighs. Then open up, then over to the right, squeeze. Open up, to the left, squeeze. Open up, to the right, squeeze. Keep going. Open up, to the left, squeeze. A few more. Open up, to the right, squeeze. And open up, to the left. Open, to the right. Open, to the left. Last time. Open, to the right. Now come back to center. Find your balance. So you can cross your ankles here if your legs are really tired from all those squats we just did. Keep your chest lifting, or you can keep your feet separate. Breathe, and then open up and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. 2 more times. Open. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Last time. Open up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. And then lie down. Come onto your back. Feet are on the mat, so the knees are bent. Arms by your sides. Feet hips distance apart. Lift the hips. Press down through the feet so you get a nice lengthening across the front of the body here. Breathe. And then bring your hips back down to the mat. Not done yet, almost. Arms out wide, legs, knees into the chest. Okay, so options are here to have your knees bent with your feet in towards your bum, or you can extend your legs, or you can go somewhere in between, okay? So the least intense option is gonna be knees all the way bent, heels to the bum. The hardest option is gonna be legs extended. So if you wanna go somewhere in between, you can go somewhere in between too. So arms out wide, palms facing down. We're gonna let the legs fall to the left, don't put them all the way down, hover them just before the left leg touches down. Then come all the way back to center, and then go to the right. And then back up to center. Try not to use momentum here. Try to really control this motion, this movement. And again, if it's too hard with the legs extended, if it's too easy with the legs bent all the way, go somewhere in between. No momentum. Head stays planted, arms are flat. A few more. Okay, come back up to center. The next time that your legs fall to the right, leave them there. If you want to bend the knees more, or if you want to extend the legs more than they already are, feel free. Let the legs fall, come into a twist. Take your right hand onto your left hip point and gently push the left hip away from you. So you're lengthening along the left side of the body there. Settle the back of the left shoulder into the mat. Okay, then arms out wide, bring your legs back to center, and then all the way over to the left. So let them fall all the way. Left hand to the right hip crease. Gently push that right hip away, settle the back of the right shoulder down. And then release, come back to center, bring your knees up into your chest, give them a great big hug in, rock around a little bit there. And then come all the way up. And you're done.